കാലി എടുക്കോ കാലിയുടെ കാലി അത് അടുക്കളയുണ്ട് കാലി Varkala gets its name from a legend related to Lord Vishnu, Narada and Brahma. It's said that once Lord Vishnu, when he listened to the tunes of Narada's Veena, he started following it all over the universe. And at that time, at one point, he reached Brahmlok, which is where Lord Brahma stays. And Brahma immediately prostrated himself before Lord Vishnu. However, Lord Vishnu moved ahead and he didn't notice Lord Brahma prostrating himself. The other devas who were present there laughed at this situation, and they say that Lord Brahma became very, very angry and he cursed the devas to be reborn on earth as humans. The devas immediately begged for forgiveness from Lord Brahma, and later Lord Brahma said that the only way that they could avoid this curse from happening would be if they would pray to Lord Janardhan Swami. The devas then asked Lord Brahma about where they should build the temple for Lord Janardhan Swami, and it said that Lord Brahma told them that it has to be built in a place where where Narada's dress would fall down, or where his clothes would fall down, and that's how Varkala gets its name. It's basically the place where Narada's Vastra is the Sanskrit for cloth. So that's how the town of Varkala gets its name.
Standing on the black beach right now, which is just below the cliff, and if you go to the other side of the cliff, you can find Papanasam beach.
I think it's called the Black Beach because of the black rocks.
This is one of the cleanest beaches in India. The beaches here are properly maintained.
I think it's also attributed to the souls of some shopkeepers. Frankly, I just love to sit here and read.
Whenever I actually come to a place near the ocean, I always feel that our lives are so insignificant in the larger scale of things. And this place has really amplified that feeling actually. The roar of the ocean, the absolute serenity of this place, and the azure blue waters of the ocean. It can inspire anybody. And I think this is one of the best trips I've ever had. And I think it's a fantastic place to be here on the 31st of December. And Happy New Year all.
Legend says that Blackbeard landed here centuries ago. The sands are black because it's said that he lost his hair dye here.
As you can see, there are not many Indians here, and even for the parties they restrict the number of Indians to like 20 or 30 per cafe, and I don't think that's good anyway. It's a popular hippie destination, and it's not that cheap like other places, but maybe it's because of the New Year's Eve.
Only me. You're the other star.
This New Year's Eve, and there are so many cafes here, and most of the cafes have a specific theme, and almost all the cafes are hosting parties tonight. This particular stretch from the north cliff to the south cliff is very, very beautiful, and not only the view, even the smell of the flowers and the spices, it's really awesome.
These are the streets of Varkala, or rather the street near the beach area, and it's only 7 o'clock right now, but you can see that the place has really been decorated for December 31st, New Year's Eve today. It's very colorful. There are many shops which sell Indian handicrafts. It's definitely a bit expensive, and they primarily target foreign tourists. And then there are these lovely cafes which really do a good job of just giving different types of cuisines. I mean, you could come here to Varkala and you could be eating Italian food, you could eat Mexican food, you could eat Thai food. There's absolutely no shortage of world cuisine here. And the scene, the music scene in these cafes is also exceptional. It's a wonderful place to visit, and definitely, well, as you can see from my video itself, it's really happening during December 31st.
Varkala is there to find a number of music shops across the beach, and there are so many yoga centers. So you can see as now we are right now in a music shop.
Varkala at night, and as you can see, this is a place that clearly never really sleeps. Amazing. It's really amazing. There's so many shops, handicrafts, various cafes, and it's really nice. And as you can see on the right here, this is the sea actually. Came here late today. It looks amazing.
पार्टी शार्टी का अलाउड नहीं है ना यहाँ पे,
हाँ,
पुलिस कमीशन लेके रिस्क ले रहा है ना, फिर कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो गया तो फिर पुलिस के ऊपर आएगा।
ओके। तो हर साल इस टाइप का होता है, पुलिस आ जाता है, सबको भगाता है, ये सब। This is the way up the temple. As I said before, the deity of this temple is Sri Janardhan Swami. The legend behind this temple is that Vishnu, once attracted by the music of Narada's Veena, followed Narada to Brahmlok. And as you know, Brahma is Narada's father. On seeing Vishnu, Brahma immediately prostrated himself. But Vishnu did not see this and went ahead. Seeing this, the Devas started laughing. And Lord Brahma became really angry and caused them to be born on earth as humans. Once the Devas apologized to Brahma, they asked him how they could become fine from this curse. At that time, Brahma told them that they needed to worship Lord Janardhan Swami, and the temple would be built at the place where Narada's Vastra would fall. Varkala is actually the place where Lord Narada's Vastra or cloth fell. And this is the legend of this temple. The deity, his hands are in the Achanayam position, which is the ritual cleansing of all Hindu rituals or of all Hindu practices. And it's said that if the hand actually reaches the mouth, that would be the end of the universe. So according to legend, the hand would come to the mouth at the end of the Kali Yuga, which is the present. This is the Sri Janardhan Swami temple. It's said to be more than 2000 years old, one of the oldest temples in India. I cannot show you pictures of the Sanctum Sanctorum, but I just was lucky. I got darshan just now. This really is an extremely peaceful and extremely holy place. As you can see, there is the huge banyan tree. It is also said to be as old as the temple itself. And here you see a few musicians playing the itara. It's an Indian instrument. This is the rest of the temple. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. May God Vishnu bless us in all our endeavors. Krishna Jai Namah. Papanasam beach, and the beach literally means Papanasham, which is to destroy all the sins that you have committed in this life, and which is why people come to perform their last rites of their parents here. And as you can see, there are a lot of people getting the rituals done. These are all ancient Hindu rituals. And the Papanasam beach is said to have medicinal properties. It's an extremely important place for Hindus of all castes and communities.
ये देख, अब इसका लेना चल
There are